Bento Box.
Yes, time for Bento Box. You can hear some tasty Japanese music every Thursday, like a bento style, many different ingredients, cooking style. But today we have a special guest, iPod. He's in the studio in person. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. How you doing?
So iPod is your stage name, but like why iPod?
Cause like I had an iPod in high school, and all of my friends had phones, and I always used to like have to use their phones to like call like my mom and stuff.
Oh.
So like they would just like tease me like, man, why you always like have an iPod? And then it became my Instagram name,
Mm-hmm.
Joe's iPod Touch, and I just thought it kind of sounded cool. So,
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. Like, thank you so much for sharing. So, like, you released two music and but like also you have Japanese roots. So your mom is Japanese.
Yeah, that's right. My mom's Japanese. Yeah, she's from Wakayama Prefecture. Yeah.
So, are you from here, Sydney?
Yeah. I was born in Sydney, but I moved to Cairns when I was 1, and yeah, I lived there my whole life, and I moved back down here to go to uni. Yeah, so I've been here for like 3-4 years now.
Wow. So, how was the life like back in Cairns? Little bit country, inaka in Japanese.
Yeah, inaka. Yeah, it's very slow, and yeah, I don't know. I used to kind of like be annoyed that I lived there. Like I'd see all this action happening in the cities, but now I have a great appreciation for it. You know, when I can kind of escape and go there and see my family and slow down a little bit, but my friends here can't really do that. So I'm definitely grateful for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're loving here.
Here,
Yeah.
yeah, I love it here. I love it in both places, but at this stage in my life, I'm definitely more comfortable like living here. There's just certain stuff you can't do in Cairns, like, you know, I walked in here with like a bear hat on. Like, if I did that in Cairns, like, people would just be like so angry at me or something.
Oh,
like,
it's
you know,
maybe too cool.
it's too crazy. It's
too crazy.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, but like now, like you are living here in the West, and it's
Yeah.
just kind of like normal cool, right?
Yeah, like no one cares like how you dress, and
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that's like maybe one of the good parts of
Yeah.
living in sort of city.
Definitely.
Yeah, so this is Bento Box, and so you share a Japanese band, Fishmans. That's actually great choice. So they are a kind of like
you.
dub band, like hard to describe, and they actually formed it in end of 1980s, and they've been a little bit like cult-ish, and then I think they were active until like 1999, until the like frontman passed away sadly. Yeah. How did you know Fishmans?
Well, one of my friends told me about them in high school, but I didn't really get into them until like really recently. My friend showed me their documentary, and it's they're just so cool, man. Shout out to the Fishmans.
Okay, let's listen to this one, and I really like this track too. So this is from Fishman. Nantetta no means like, what did you say?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
iPod, you actually released 2 tracks, and the first one we are going to share today is Shumai. Shumai is originally Chinese food, I
Yeah, I
guess,
think
but
so.
it's like gyoza.
Yeah.
And it's like very small, and inside filling like pork mince and some veggies,
Ooh.
and you put some soy sauce and just eat. And why shumai?
Why
do you
shumai?
like shumai, or
Yeah.
any other meaning behind?
Well, in the song, I have a lyric. I say, ate my heart up like a shumai. Um, and when I made the song, and I didn't really have a title for it, I'd called it Crush Hour. I kind of say that at the end of the track. And when I was mixing it, I got Nerdy from 1300. He was helping me to mix it, and he was like, "Bro, you should call this Shumai." I was like, "That's genius," but I didn't use his mix, so like, sorry, Nerdy. But thank you for the title, man. That's a good title.
Yeah, actually, that's amazing title because this segment is bento box and
Yeah.
shumai has to be in bento box.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. I love food, so it works out well.
Yeah. What kind of Japanese food do you like other than shumai?
Man, well, like, yeah, my family's from like the Kansai region, and so I'm very heavy on the very like dough forward foods like okonomiyaki,
Yes. Udon.
takoyaki, yes, udon. Like I like to have a full stomach
Actually,
when I'm
same.
moving. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm from Kansai region, which is like Osaka, Kyoto,
Yeah.
sort of. Then like Osaka is famous for takoyaki, which is
Exactly.
kind of like octopus ball, basically just lots of carbs
Yeah.
and puts like mayonnaise and
Yes.
sauce.
Yes.
Like okonomiyaki is a savory pancake, but same thing.
It's-
And
yeah, the
some
exact same.
people like myself, like we eat okonomiyaki also a bowl of rice because okonomiyaki isn't like
Exactly.
it's like main dish.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need some backup there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely like comfort food. Yeah.
Yeah, and so this track shumai. So how did you make this track like on your iPod?
iPad, yeah. How did I make it? Well, I kind of I made the beat when I was on a road trip with some friends of mine, and I just had it lying around for like a year or so, and I don't know what it was. I guess like I just got inspired or something, and I just wrote a verse to it like a year later, and I rapped it there too. Yeah. I don't
So
know.
just spontaneous.
Spontaneous,
yes.
but
Then finally released.
yeah, now, yeah, because you kind of sit with music, and it's like, I think it's been like a year or something since I made it, and I listened back to it. I'm like, this is still like, this is nice, like this is dope. So yeah, I guess that was kind of the process with it.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
And also you just released your second track,
I
which
did,
is
yeah.
Butterflies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct. Yeah.
So like, are you thinking of like making more like EP or live performance or?
Yeah.
But also not sure. We'll see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, well, I've actually got a mixtape coming out.
Oh, great.
Yeah, early next year. So, yeah, Butterflies is more of like a little like loose kind of like freestyle track. But Shumai is gonna be on there, and yeah, it's exciting. It's gonna be good. Yeah.
Yeah, let's listen to the very first track. Shumai language warning on this
Language warning,
track.
for real.
The track is Shumai by local artist iPod, and we have him iPod in person in the studio here on FBI Radio, and yeah, such a cool track. I really like just first part and freestyle
Thank you.
rapping, and
Yeah.
so you met some like-minded local musicians here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you think about like local music scene, like very supportive?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the local music scene is awesome. I mean, I don't really have like a reference point of like how else it should be, because like growing up in Cairns, there's like no music scene. But yeah, I mean, like seeing everybody, all these guys like doing their thing, really just doing it themselves, like that really pushed me to be like, just to try it out. So yeah, I love the Sydney music scene.
Yeah. It's very encouraging, and kind of no one's trying to, just
Yeah, I think
not
so.
just me. Or,
Yeah. Everyone's like pretty supportive.
Mhm.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, like, you are doing some like design, drawing things, and so we like FBR Radio Instagram story featured you are like cute drawing.
Yeah, a little illustration. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So, like, do you think music is like a part of your creativity?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, my parents are both really creative, and yeah, my dad's an artist, so yeah, I don't know, I just kind of have all these creative outlets, and yeah, I never was like I mean, my parents play like instruments, but they never really taught me
To
how to play anything. But I was just always around like a lot of music, and especially my dad, he like was like a big record collector, and so yeah, I feel like just kind of this technological age we're in, like anyone can do it, and so yeah, I just kind of like gave it a crack. But yeah, it's weird nowadays, like music for me is, I just kind of default to it as a creative output, and I don't really have like a say over it sometimes. Like before I know it, I'm like making a beat or like writing a song or something. So it's just what it's become.
Yeah, so just naturally happened, and still happening, and you are living here, and supported by like-minded people, and which is awesome. And you want to share one of your very, very favorite local artists. So Lottie World.
That's right. Yeah. Shout out to Lottie. Yeah. This song's for you, man. Yeah, it's her track Candy Sound, and yeah, it's an amazing song, and yeah, Lottie's an amazing human being and friend. So yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much, iPod, and iPod making music on iPod. And really nice to talk to you, and we are looking forward to hearing your mixtape next year.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
for
joining, and so thank you so much for listening. If you have any message, you can still texting 0409945945. Thank you so much.
Thank you. お邪魔しました。
Closer to me. I want you to be closer, closer.